Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts today, guys. I'm here, of course, continuing the journey of X-Men Evolution. I cannot wait to get into this episode. This is Season 1, Episode 5, Speed and Spyke. Now, I'm guessing that's referring to Quicksilver and Spyke, the character we've been seeing in the intro, but we haven't been officially introduced to him yet, but he's in the intro, the theme, opening of the show. Someone had commented on my Rogue reaction, which was Episode 3, and I uploaded that 2 days ago as I'm filming this. I'm filming ahead for my vacation, and the guy said that Spyke is a new character that was created for the show, and I'm guessing that since that happened, that maybe Spike's now in the comics now. I'm not 100% sure if that's accurate, but I'm just guessing that if the character was successful enough in the show, they might have translated that over to introducing him in the comics somewhere as a new mutant. I'm not sure. But the Speed, in terms of Quicksilver, we've seen him a little bit in the intro as well. I don't think he doesn't have a standalone like name card or whatever, or title that pops up like some of the other characters, but we've seen a little bit of him. So we do know that Magneto's son is out there as well. So I'm curious to see what happens in this episode, guys. I'm really enjoying the show so far. It's been fun to kind of experience a different type of X-Men in terms of like some of the characters are still in school, some are not, in terms of like Storm and Wolverine. But last week's episode with Blob and everything and Jean Grey, it was insane because Blob, like, they did a pretty good job handling Blob, and then of course him falling kind of in love with Jean Grey, and then seeing Wolverine get really angry and protective of Jean, trying to protect her and everything. Rogue showing up to save the day, but ultimately still leaving at the same time, not sure what's going on, not sure how she's feeling. It's just a lot going on at the moment, but it's really cool to see her, basically absorb Blob's powers and absorb Cyclops' powers for a bit, and then just send him skyrocketing and flying out of there. It was pretty damn awesome. But anyways, guys, let's get to episode 5 now. Speed and Spyke. Let's jump into it and see what they show us, guys. Let's go. Is that him? That's Quicksilver. Storm.
Is it always this exciting?
No.
Go, go, go. 5 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. Come on. Oh. Oh, shit. It's happening right there in front of everybody, and he misses the shot. Oh, he made the shot. And they went away.
Yeah!
Good game, man.
Good game, man.
It was your rule, man. I should have known you'd hog all the glory. What are you talking about?
I think he knows that
Everyone
he is the mutant.
Everyone knows that if it weren't for me, you wouldn't have had that last shot.
Seems like that boy has been competing with you ever since you were babies.
Hey, Auntie O, what's up? Where's Dad and Mom?
Oh.
Waiting outside.
Aunt.
I've been concerned about you lately. You know, about the things we've discussed before.
Oh.
Yeah, no problem, Auntie O.
No problem.
Everything's cool.
Evan, I saw what happened to you out there tonight. What amazes me is that you've kept it concealed this long.
I'm telling you.
So he's,
God
it's not,
covered.
it just didn't happen just that moment.
I mean, so what? You have to learn control. Hey, I've got control, see?
You don't.
Everything's
That
cool.
sneeze
Like
proved
in the
the
locker
point.
room.
You don't.
All right.
Aurora, how's it going with your nephew?
Just as I feared, Professor. He's being stubborn.
All right,
Stubborn.
We'll go to plan B.
Oh, man, not again.
Something wrong?
Oh.
Where do you come
What?
from?
Well.
That's a question you should be asking on the basketball court.
And I even changed the combination.
Sounds like a bona fide mystery, dude.
He's
Yeah,
stealing
but
the
I'm gonna
money.
trap this sleazeball.
Sure, Daniels. Not even on your best day, Daniels. You'll never catch me.
Shouldn't be trusting him.
Man, you don't give up, do you, Auntie O?
It's really not so bad, Mrs. Daniels. Having special powers can be pretty cool sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh, yeah? I'll tell you what, Shades.
Uh-oh.
Let me see what
Shades.
you got that's so cool. I like it right here, and I'm not going
Right
to some
here.
home for freaks. Now, if you'll excuse
Freaks,
me,
that's the
I got
issue.
school stuff to take care of.
Evan,
He's going out the window.
Oh shit, he's leaving. Oh, he's cool. Why is he at school? See, I'm someone who would just avoid school if I could at all costs back then.
Okay, sneak thief.
So Quicksilver shows up at night to steal the money? Oh, he's stealing everything.
What the heck?
Oh.
Call me Quicksilver. But as usual, not as good as mine.
You?
And you thought you could stop me. Well, wrong again.
Smack him in the face. Ooh.
Too slow. Can you say scapegoat?
The cops. He didn't do it. Damn.
Evan, what happened?
Welcome to the downside.
He's a
pal.
scapegoat.
Misuse your powers.
He didn't do it.
It wasn't me, man.
The professor will use his influence to get you out of here, and you give the Institute a shot. What do you say?
And we gotta find a way to stop Quicksilver in the process.
Like I've got a choice?
Where's this new guy?
Still sleeping.
Still
Rather
sleeping.
difficult evening.
Yeah.
He's looking to settle that score personally. Pass the sausages, Red. Appreciate your concern.
I suspect you may be right about Evan's intentions, Logan.
Yeah, trust me, Chuck.
It might be best if Evan had other things to distract his mind.
Yeah, that probably would
I've already
help.
enrolled
But
him
still,
in
Quicksilver's out there,
Scott,
you know.
Could you introduce him to the basketball coach?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Ah, so this is the speed demon I've been hearing about.
Speed Demon.
Pietro Maximov.
Then we shall extend the hand of friendship to the boy.
It will not be that easy. He believes he needs no one. However, there may be a way.
Yes?
Pietro has recently taken the advantage in that competition, and I believe Mr. Daniels would like to
Yes.
settle the score.
Settle.
Well then,
This is your 5th run, Spike. You want to take a break?
no time for breaks, man. You got me here to train, so let's train.
What is he doing exactly? Did you use a skateboard a part of his training? There you go. Oh. Uh-oh.
Jim, you've got a game tonight.
There wasn't one on the schedule.
Well, there is now. Coach says Principal Darkholm put it together last minute. Says he wants you suited up in 1 hour because you're starting against PS 104.
Hey, Maximov!
Well, out of jail
Well.
already? Or is this miserable dumb part of your punishment?
What's going on here?
Nothing I can
Nothing.
Is this the guy who was stealing from the lockers?
Yes.
Stay out of this.
I think you better come with us.
I don't think so.
That's it, Pietro.
Oh shit.
You
Oh
were
shit, it's going down right
down
now.
this time. Give it
Changing
up,
the suit.
You're out of your
He did
league.
too.
Not this time, Pietro.
Damn.
Training's just one part of it, Spike. Teamwork's another.
Here he comes. Exactly. Oh.
I can't hold him.
Holy crap. Jesus Christ.
Not so fast now, are you, Quicksilver?
Yeah, what good's it do you, Daniels?
Yeah, I trashed those lockers. Why? You gonna do something about it?
Had recording the whole
Good
time.
shot, dude. Looks like some of that
Good.
training did pay off.
I want out of here!
Uh-oh.
It is good to see you again, Pietro. Even under such distressing circumstances.
Okay, whatever you want. Just let's bail this jail.
Let's get her out.
Very well.
Oh shit, he's doing it. Okay.
Look out!
I just heard. That's the X-Men theme song, isn't it? The 90s?
Totally getting fur in the pool.
I am not.
I am not.
We're just glad to have you with us.
Oh.
Just fine, Aurora.
Yes, but
There
one
it is
must
again.
wonder, is that a good thing?
And there you guys have it. That was episode 5 of X-Men Evolution, Speed and Spike. I really enjoyed this episode. I really did. I was actually surprised by 2 things. Number 1, Spike, Evan, is Storm's nephew. I was quite surprised by okay, so it's not just another mutant that Cerebro's detecting and Professor X is sending someone out there to go talk to them, potentially recruit them to join, what they're doing over there at the X-Mansion and everything with Professor X. Instead, Storm has known, Evan all her life, and it really wasn't specified how long his powers have actually been has manifested and been around, but she just kind of knew. Because the second surprise was when he, at the last second, threw the ball, and of course he won the game for, him and the team and everything. The spikes came out of his arm, and then he was sliding across the floor. And the look on her face, I'm like, oh, this is his first time showing powers, showing his mutant side, so this is the time they're manifesting. No, it's actually been happening for quite some time. And it seems that his parents knew this whole, actually they didn't know. It's it explains all the holes in your clothes, because the spikes just protrude pretty much out of his arms, chest, back. So I guess maybe there's a way to control where the spikes come out, because at times he would have the spikes just come out of his arms. So I'm guessing that he does have some sort of control of them, but he doesn't, because he's not really been trained on it. But I guess since Storm is a mutant, that when they found out that their son is a mutant, his parents, they weren't too surprised. There's that. There's a couple of notable things I want to address right up front here in this review. After all this, I've already said. One is that we had that shot before it cuts to Magneto and Mystique talking, which I have a thing to talk about Magneto in a bit. But we see Toad, Avalanche, Blob, and Rogue sitting outside, like outside the door, kind of in that little waiting area or whatever. Interesting. Like, we know that they're all essentially a part of, the anti-X-Men, a part of Mystique and Magneto's group, whatever. It feels like Rogue is the one that's kind of like not really a part of them, essentially. Like, we know she's not ultimately, but, you can just kind of tell she's kind of awkward. Like, she even turns away from Toad at one point. And I thought for a second we were going to see them talk, but I guess the actors, maybe they just didn't have the actors in for the episode. Plus, we had a lot of this stuff going on in terms of introducing Quicksilver and Spyke, Evan, and all that. So there's a lot of stuff like that. But we cut to Magneto and Mystique having a conversation. Then later we see Magneto break, of course, Quicksilver out when he's captured and everything. The way Magneto talks about Quicksilver, talks about him, I'm thinking, so in this continuity, is this not your son, or are you just not telling him and he doesn't know that? Or maybe that, well, I don't know, because the scene where he breaks Quicksilver out, it's kind of played to where it's kind of vague, like to where, oh, it's you. But he doesn't say dad or hey dad or something kind of on that lines. He didn't say that at all. Pietro doesn't say anything like that. All he wants to do is break out. But then he's like, well, I have a mission for you. And they once again are hiding Magneto. We hear his voice. We're seeing the silhouette, the blacked out. We see some of the color of his outfit. But they're really still hiding him. Which I think at this point, with the Quicksilver prison thing, I think they should have revealed him at that point. I think they should have revealed his full outfit and what he looks like. At least, that's just my 2 cents. Maybe there is more of a reason. Maybe there's something else that I'm not aware of why they're hiding him. All I know is that I'm waiting for the reveal of what he looks like, like with his full suit and everything. But the way he was just talking with Mystique about, getting Quicksilver, who was still at his not old school, and of course we have Evan Spyke, who is now transferred to have a basketball game. But of course we never get to that basketball game. We never get to that point because of course Spyke is like, I'm gonna get you, because Quicksilver has been the one stealing his money and basically breaking into all the lockers and everything. And so Spyke was waiting, and of course he got scapegoated. He was the fall guy for all things that happened at the school. Like, because Spyke was like, going back, I'm gonna catch whoever's stealing my money. Of course it's Quicksilver. Of course it is. His suit is kind of interesting too. Quicksilver's suit. I mean, it definitely is color scheme wise Quicksilver, but it's a little bit different in terms of like the design and everything. But it's fine because he's still a high schooler. He's not like Quicksilver running around as an adult or whatever. And he has because he's like, I made this like suit in like a second or something. Like, it took him no time to make it too. But and they show the different kinds of speed. Sometimes he has quick little bursts, and then there's times he's like when he was running away from Spyke, and of course when it's Spyke, Jean, and Scott, and so they're chasing after him. You see how fast they're showing the movement of like multiple versions of him as speeding through, and then all the cars flipping over and the glass breaking. When they had the moment of Jean lifting him off the ground, I thought that was going to be it for him. No, turns out Quicksilver in this instance thought quickly on his feet, literally quickly, and was able to start spinning like a tornado and was able to cause more destruction. And of course, at that point, Cyclops was able to hit him with his eye beams, and then Spyke, of course, captured him, and then they left him to get captured. I'm guessing, I don't know how, here's the one thing I don't understand. So Quicksilver is very, very fast from what they've kind of showed a little bit of him in this episode in terms of like him in the school and everything, and then him, of course, spinning like the tornado and everything, and then running down streets and back and forth. When the cops showed up and captured him, how was he able to, like, because once they removed the spikes and got him out and thrown him in jail, at any point he could have ran, but he didn't. So is there somehow a way that could have prevented him from running? I don't think so. I don't think the cops are equipped for that. I don't know. But I guess there is no explanation. It's just like, okay, well, we need to get him to a jail. We need to have him behind bars where he can't escape. He can't, you know, I guess he's not fast enough to phase through things. Or maybe he doesn't know how to do that. And then Magneto shows up to break him out. So I guess that was the whole point. We have to get him there. But they're still being vague about the connection there. But it was nice to see Spike kind of, you know, come kind of in a positive light at the end in terms of, like, he was really, really angry and understandable because he was the scapegoat of what Quicksilver's doing, and he wanted revenge and he wanted to get payback. And then, of course, he got him recorded on audio and proved that he was the one who trashed all the lockers and stole everything and did all that stuff. But I'm guessing since Magneto broke him out, that means that he's going to be a wanted felon, I guess. That's not good on Pietro, but then again, Pietro, that's what he deserves because he was choosing to use his powers in a bad way like that. So that's what he gets. But yeah, so it was good to see that Evan at the end, Spike, who was having fun out there on the pool. I didn't know they had a pool, by the way. That was okay. And they were also playing. I think it was the X-Men '90s theme, but they were playing it kind of like a little bit differently or whatever, with some different instruments. To kind of pay homage to that. It was kind of a weird place to pay homage to that theme, but then again, it's like, hey, at least you're playing it, right? You're playing it kind of in a style of like a beach theme or whatever. It was kind of strange, but then again, hey, they're finding a way to incorporate it somehow. But yeah, it was cool to see Spike training as well, so I'm guessing he's going to use a skateboard a part of that as well, so we'll see. I'm guessing that's for like the demographic of kids who think skateboarding's cool, and so they have a mutant that uses a skateboard. So I guess that's what the thinking was behind that. But anyways, what you guys think of the episode? I'm curious to know your thoughts, guys, but what you thought about this episode for sure. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to continue the show. It's been a fun journey so far, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I'm waiting for Magneto. Show Magneto ready. Just show him. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.